It is often said that a person's true wealth is not in his bank balance, but in his good deeds. Today's story is about a young man who dreamed of earning money his entire life. But in the end, he realized that the greatest wealth is not money, but humanity. In a small village, there lived a hard-working young man named Arav. His father was a farmer, and his mother managed the household. The family was poor, but there was no shortage of love and values in their home. One day, Arav said to his mother, Arav, Mother, I will go to the city and earn a lot of money. Then you will never face any hardship again. His mother smiled and replied, Mother, son, earn money, but never lose your humanity. Arav nodded and left for the city. In the city, he worked day and night. At first, he took a small job. Slowly, he started his own business. His hard work paid off, and within a few years, he became a millionaire. Now he had a big bungalow, expensive cars, and servants. But with success, his nature began to change. He started ignoring poor people. Whenever someone asked for help, he would say, Arav, I earned all this through hard work. Everyone creates their own destiny. Gradually, even his old friends distanced themselves from him. One day, Arav was going to his office in his new car. On the way, he saw an old man lying unconscious on the roadside. People were passing by in a hurry, but no one was helping him. For a moment, Arav stopped his car. Then he looked at his watch and said, Arav, I don't have time. Someone else will help him. And he drove away. In the evening, when he returned home, a news report was playing on TV. Today, an injured elderly man lying on the road died due to lack of timely help. Hearing this, Arav became silent. The same scene kept replaying in his mind, but he convinced himself, it was not my responsibility. A few months later, Arav's mother became seriously ill. She needed to be taken immediately to a big city hospital. Arav quickly took her in the car. On the way, there was a heavy traffic jam. He kept requesting people to give way, but no one moved quickly. At that moment, he remembered the old man lying on the road. Tears filled his eyes. He thought, the way I refused to help someone, today no one is here to help me either. After a long delay, they reached the hospital, but it was too late. With her last breath, his mother said, Mother, son, remember, a person is not identified by money, but by his deeds. And then she closed her eyes forever. After his mother's death, Arav was completely broken. His huge mansion now felt silent. Despite having millions of rupees, his heart felt empty. One day, while cleaning his mother's cupboard, he found an old diary. It said, If my son ever becomes very rich, I want him to help people not with his money, but with his heart. Because the richest person in the world is the one because of whom someone sheds tears of happiness. Reading this, Arav broke down and cried uncontrollably. The very next day, he made a big decision. He opened a free school in his village. He took full responsibility for poor children's education. He built a small hospital where the needy could get free treatment. Every month, he visited orphanages and old age homes. Now he didn't just donate money, he also listened to people's pain. One day, an old villager came to him and said, Old man, son, earlier people used to call you rich. Today they call you a good human being. That is the greatest wealth. Arav smiled. There was peace in his eyes. He looked at the sky and silently said to his mother, Arav, Mother, today I understand the greatest lesson you taught me. It felt as if a voice came with the wind. True wealth is always good deeds.